Hello, my fellow people. Happy to see, happy to feel. After a while, I decided to download for you guys, and one of my fellow people always ask me, download, upload, and I said it's about time to upload that for you. Um, Remember my old uploads? I talked about connect yourself with nature, connect with the creator. And I talked about this connection. But now is like my second phase of my uploads, my subjects coming to how we can do this. And I talked about we all connected, and there is something strange and magical is happening in this universe. Everything is connected, and it's not a magic. It's just we all connected. And science talked about that. Science is going parallel and is giving us the knowledge we needed. And we all know the Big Bang Theory happened, and it was a release of the energy. We all energy. And we all mass, we become a mass. And I told you in my upload, I mentioned how we become the energy, the planets, the things in my upload. Just go check it out. But I'm just gonna little bit mention that to get real, because my second phase is very important, and I'm gonna go from this phase to the very important subject. Now, as I told you, they find a particle, a God particle. It's they find few years ago, and they call God particle. That doesn't mean they find the God or they find something regarding God. It's they find something in quantum physics, and they call God particle. God particle. It's they call that because it's they find something very, very big, huge in science. They proved it. And it says these particles, they come there and they gain a mass. And how the planets and stars comes, it's because of that. And depends on the interact, how they interact that particle. Depends on that, they get the heavy mass or light mass. Depends on the interaction. Now, past that, we know everything. Masses comes, creates from there. And the mass is energy. Everything moves, has energy. Everything in this universe moves. Nothing is, everything moves. You look at the table, you think it doesn't move, but it's moving. The inside, the quantum particles, they are moving. And it's a high speed of the vibration. Everything vibrating. And then it's I'm gonna mention from this a vibration, we gain this frequency. Every vibration, level of the vibration, we call frequency. Everything has own frequency. And I'm going to talk about the primary law one of the primary law, the first of the our law is the nature is a vibration. Everything moves. We are. It's like an ocean of motion. We are. And body, everything, clothes, everything moves. And we are all energy in the different rate of the vibration. And we are in high speed of the vibration. And it comes to we pass from that. Our brain is like a remote control, changes the station, like a radio station or TV station. And it's like switch. That's the one. It makes a switch between everything. And I talked about that. With the brain cells, we set up the vibration. We set up in our body. Like if we're going to move our hands, by itself it doesn't move, our arms or our hands. And that set up the vibration is happening. That vibration is moving our hands. Or sometimes you're sitting with somebody and you think like, oh, you don't want to interact with this person. That's because of the frequency, the energy, the vibration you are in with that person. It's not the same. That's why you don't want to interact with that. And in your life, sometimes when you attract into the people, some people, that means you are in the same frequency. And you have in this nature, there is a laws govern our as a being and universe. And if we get harmony in these laws, we can live. We are a living being. Vibration is essential to understanding. It's a very essential things. And feeling is conscious awareness of vibration. Vibration in like a feeling has on vibrational is awareness of the vibrational. And it's the nature is a very perfect vibration. You go to nature, how come when you go to the nature, you are very like relaxing, because nature has a perfect vibration. And because everything is perfect, summer comes, winter comes, the cycle is happening, the ants, everything is in a perfect moving things. The only thing we are the one disconnecting the making this imperfection for the nature. We are the one as a humankind changing everything in the earth. But the nature, but itself, nature is a very, very perfect. When sometimes you are in a deep trouble, or you couldn't concentrate, you're not helping. What makes you change your vibration? One of the things in religious, they mention that it's praying. Praying changes the vibration. I'm gonna come this to the future. In the future, I'm gonna come to the religious side of science and religious. We know everything moves, and in high speed of the vibration. You know, even that when, like, imagine a sand has own vibration. The glass later on comes from sand, changes the vibration, changes, become a glass. Everything has own frequency and has own vibration. I hope you understand release of the energy, and we release the energy. Body releases the energy. Energy doesn't die, doesn't destroy, changes the form. Remember that. Nothing dies in this world. Just form changes the form of the energy. I hope you got the point. What is happening as a science, and Big Bang happened, release of energy, and how the mass came. We are the mass. Each of us, we have matter. We have mass. And now I'm gonna come very important thing. Sometimes, I told you in my uploads, you have to know who you are. Sometimes you're so busy, you don't know who you are. You don't know what's happening. You don't know who you are. And, excuse me. The things I'm going to show you, you can understand who you are by the science. First by the science, and then like the classic science, physics. We are living in the 3D dimension. The fourth one is we call time, and we call spirit, the spirit world. Our body, with the brain, everything comes. Simulation happens. We are living in a simulation world. Thoughts comes. It's an energy, full of energy comes to the consciousness. And I talked to you about that in my old uploads, consciousness and subconsciousness. All things comes to the consciousness. Subconsciousness is something comes from generations, our ancestors, generations before us. Every data comes to there. I'm gonna tell you 3 things. What is the body? Body is the one we see. Look at the mirror, we see outside. But some stuff is reactions happening, biochemical reactions happens in our inside. We don't see those. The second one I'm gonna mention, we call soul. And the third one is we call it spirit. I'm going to explain what's happening. Now, spirit is, it's the knowledge. It's everywhere. Thoughts is a knowledge. And it's a cosmic ways. It's everywhere. It's these thoughts are timeless. Could be from ancestor, is in the universe and in the space, is flowing, coming to us. Consciousness, the first one, and then goes to the subconsciousness. Now, the consciousness area, we choose the thoughts. And subconsciousness, the thoughts are comes from them, and we choose which one we want, goes to subconsciousness, and then some of them, it comes from the DNA, with the DNA from our past generation. The food we like comes, like the language, everything. It's their setup for us. Now, what is the soul? Soul is spirit is it's we call knowledge. It's cosmic, it's everywhere. But the soul is, body is a computer, brain is a computer, brain up there. It's a computer. It just likes to calculate everything. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. But this body, this brain, this mind has to talk a language with somebody, something, some mass. I call this soul. Each of us, we have something, it's us. Each of us, we are different. And that's the soul is there. Brain talks with the soul, and then everything comes to action and reality comes to us. Reality is the things we see each other, is a reality. Now, what is the spirit? The spirit is, in my ideas, we have all information, all in the space. Timeless thoughts from the old generations, from ancestor, everywhere, flowing in us and goes to our body. We choose some of them, and then here comes our subconsciousness. The one is inherited from our past, and then we bring those to reality. That's those decisions we make. It's very important. That's why I want you to know there's 3 things: body, soul, and spirit. And I want you to think about that, because I want you to know yourself. I want you to know how the body works, how you work, who you are. And that's very important. And I want you to think about this. I want you to read Because the thoughts, the thinking thoughts, those are the one is working in you. Those are the one is changing you. Those are the one making you stay in one place or go to the future. And I hope you like this. This is the first one, and then I'm gonna upload the second one. I don't want too much longer because I know you don't like to listen to the things is too long. Okay, have a great night.